just get ready to get myself together so I can enjoy my mommy break. I just put Jael down for a nap, and I was just really just sitting here thinking like, dang, like there's so many things that comes with motherhood. Some things that you really just have to learn from personal experience and accept that everybody's experience is not your experience. Like, we all experience things differently. I'm sure that the way that I raise my kids is not the same way how I was raised. And I'm sure the way that my mom raised her kids was not the same way that her mom raised her. So life gives us so many different lessons and opportunities and experiences. So much growth. Well, there should be growth. It teaches you how to become intentional with not just yourself, but also with raising children, because you're responsible for them. And I can only speak for myself. I put a lot of pressure on myself because I know that I'm responsible for 3 young women. And it's my job, it's my duty to make sure that their foundation is one that will only lead them to success. They see my trial, they see my errors. I don't hide that from my kids at all. If there's things that they need help as far as understanding or navigating, if I'm able to answer, I'll answer. If not, I don't. Prime example, showing them how to be respectful, not just to themselves, but also to other people. Setting certain boundaries with people. I don't care if it's even with me, because I'm not perfect. I know the whole mothers knows best and all that other stuff. Me, honestly, to each their own. I am living proof that you can make mistakes and you can bounce back from them. I'm not going to sit here and say I know the best of anything, because the only being that I know knows best is God. Outside of that, I'm not trusting man to be the best at anything. People do a lot of things based on what can benefit them. I'm sorry. Agree, disagree. That's my perspective. That's my standpoint. So I'm sure you might have your standpoint, and that's perfectly fine. You could feel free to even comment your standpoint, and I will respect it. Make sure you respect mine. With that being said, a lot of pressures and challenges come with being a mom, especially for those of you who can relate, who have daughters. Oh my goodness. I don't care what age group it is. I have now a 2-year-old. Morgan will be 9 next week. Kaylee, she's 14. She'll be 15 in June. So I have different age groups. I'm not even on the same level with each of my children, which actually I appreciate, because I see myself in so many different versions of myself within them. Jael, she's 2, so not so much, but I can remember Kaylee and Morgan at 2. Jael is Morgan and Kaylee combined. It keeps me on my toes. Snooty, she has the biggest heart in any room that she will ever step foot in. And I stand on that. Morgan, when you see this, you know I tell you this all the time. Kaylee, she has her thought process is just so magnificent. Like, you wouldn't even think that Kaylee is thinking what she's actually thinking until she verbalizes it to you. Like, you can actually sit there and have conversations with Kaylee that you wouldn't even think that somebody her age would even be able to articulate or express. Like she listens, and then afterwards, if you ask her for her response, she'll respond. If you don't, she's not quick to respond. My children have so many different characteristics that are not like me, which I appreciate. And then they have things within them that are like me. So that's why I'm pretty hard on myself. It's because I'm responsible for them. I'm not sitting like here like, oh my gosh, you gotta be perfect. No, it's being mindful of what I'm showing them, what I'm telling them, what I'm speaking into them, what they're witnessing. That's what I mean. I can't speak for mothers who have boys because I don't have any, but I can only imagine. I can only imagine. My heart goes out to all parents, whether you're a mother, whether you are a father. This video was just basically to let you know that I hear you, I see you, I feel you in some way or some sort of capacity. You are responsible for that child, those children. Be mindful of what you feed that seed, because whatever soil that you plant that seed in, just know that seed is going to grow. The things that you might dislike about your children that gets on your nerves, this and the third, they was taught that. Pay attention to how you respond to certain things. If they get in trouble, do you immediately respond out of anger or rage, or are you that person who think, oh, my child never does anything wrong? Because we parent them, but then God blesses them to become adults, and you are no longer in control of their actions. So with that being said, make sure you are harvesting that soil, that seed, so that you can bear good fruit. And that's my take. I hope you guys have a blessed day. For any mothers who would like to join my OSM, my Overstimulated Moms community, you can make sure that you click below and it'll take you to my Instagram and you can join the community there. There'll be a lot of things coming up when it gets warmer, but as of right now, that's just something that was on my heart that I wanted to share with you guys. So y'all have a blessed day. I see you guys. Peace. Bye.